Yes, yes. What's up, guys? What's up? This is for everybody that's gonna be watching the stream after, right? After I've already uploaded it as a video. Now, I want you guys to know that I'm gonna be designing in Kden Live. This is a free program. I'm gonna wait for that to pass. Yeah, had a bus flying by my area, but we're Kden Live is a free video editing program, and I think it's up there amongst the best. I will also be doing some editing with CapCut as well. I haven't used it that much, but I do have it. I usually use Kden because this is a program that I'm used to, and I pretty much know my way around it, but I'm still learning and I'm still teaching. So yeah, we're gonna be just editing this video. I might switch it over to some 3D designing because I have some scenes that I have to design in Blender for my animated film that I'm creating. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the live stream, and I hope you enjoy the video after the live stream has been uploaded. I appreciate everybody that stops by my channel, and I appreciate everybody who basically learns from my channel, because that's my main mission, is to make you guys learn and open your eyes to certain things. Maybe you're not even interested in some of the stuff that I show on my channel, but at least you'll be aware of it and know about it. Now, I'm going to be also listening to um, a live stream from somebody else, and they're basically talking about religion. They're debating religion. So I don't want anybody who's following my live stream to think that I have a real opinion on this, which I do, but I will not be sharing my opinion. What we're going to be doing is listening to other people talk. So this is not my voice right now. This is not going to be me saying anything to anybody. This is actually, we're going to be listening to another live stream. And I know everyone's going to have their opinion. I have a lot of religious subscribers, and I know a lot of religious people might pass through here. I want you to know that I have my beliefs on it. I will not be sharing my beliefs. I know I said that already, but I just want you guys to know that. So I should not be crucified for whatever is being said here. If you want to crucify me for something, wait until I say it. Okay, but yeah, we're just going to be listening to the opinions of others, and this should be a good one because it's going to be it's gonna give you information and insight to things that you haven't thought about, and if you have thought about, then you might relate to. Okay, so let's just, everybody, I hope you guys enjoy the live, and let's get right to it.
Bring them into slavery. Other nations would come and plunder them. Other nations would come and kill them because they were disobedient.
All right, guys, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to sway nobody's opinion, so please tread lightly while we listen to this. And I hope you guys like the edit. Let's go.
So, because of disobedience, you would find that nations would come against the people of God, and they were not protected at that. Sometimes God had to let them go into slavery. Well, what does that have to do with Africa being colonized by Europe and Asia, India and these other places? Well, I was trying to make a statement to you, and you said it's not. It's not the same people. Why would God punish other groups of people and other nations for what His chosen people do? He has a group of people, and that He chose as His people. Right? He already chose these people. They're already special to Him. Why would He then now go and punish other people for what His chosen people do? Does that make any sense? That's not fair. I want to ask you a question. How do you know that you are not one of His chosen? because the devil was already turned out. The devil, yes. Disobedient to God, and God is powerful in the devil. Remember, we have this book there. What is the I just want to ask you last question, unless I can come in. Yeah, so why would he put people through disobedience and make them suffer and get analyzed and they be analyzed and get why not he get rid of the devil when he interacts with us based on this, based on your analysis, based on your thinking that's disobedient. Why not he analyze the devil and because he's the one that causing a lot of temptation. Yes, true. So why don't you work with him? Sir, so why did you sorry, this is a game. It's a story. This is a game. Yeah, you don't realize that phrase that this doctrine, this narrative is all mind control. So why this is an interesting point that Patrick is pointing out. Why you think that in the story, God, even though this God is all powerful, you ever heard this philosophical question about can God create a rock that he cannot live in? Right? It's a similar question. Why would God create a being that he doesn't have it? And how powerful God creates a being that has the power to mess up his entire plan and it's upside down, right? And start a war in heaven and leave with one third of the angels, and now he is wreaking havoc on the planet, and God have to know unalive all his creation except for people on the ark and a pair of animals, each animals. And all of this. How is it that God creates a rock that he cannot live? I want you to explain why God has to destroy everyone out of his. Wait, what I'm asking you, I don't want you to explain that. What I'm saying is, in this case, God created a rock that he cannot live, he is Satan, because how is it that Satan is so powerful that he turned God's plan inside out, and God seemed to not be able to do anything about it. Okay, so I'll answer that question. In the Bible, when I read the scriptures, when Adam and Eve sinned, and after they have a relationship with him, I'm telling you, was it God's plan for the devil to turn his plan inside out like that? I wouldn't say it was God's plan, but remember this is not all powerful. If he's all powerful, listen, all powerful.
All right. I came across a problem, a big problem. My files are not loading up too good. I think I've used up memory on my computer. I might have to reset it and start over. I'm not sure what the problem is, but for right now, I will have to troubleshoot this and find out what is going on, why everything is taking forever to load up. I was running Blender earlier in a render that took me 10 hours, and it wasn't even long. So I don't know if Blender is part of the problem or if the problem happened before I loaded Blender because Blender was slow. So I think that could be the problem. Right now, everything is going slow. So I will be back, folks. See ya.
And in fact, in the definition of free will, there should be no rules or commands there in the first place. If it's
All right, guys, we're back. We're listening. Hey, and you guys let me know how you feel about everything. Put it in the comments section if you want. No problem. Well, I'm back. I'm live still. I had to reset my computer because I couldn't, my files were just not showing up because I feel like I ran out of cache. But now after I reset my computer, it's back and it's good. Everything, my files are starting to show up. I can easily pick out what I need to do now because it's kind of difficult when I'm looking for a file and I can't actually see the thumbnail and I have so many files that are similar. So that's the problem I ran into. But let's listen.
remembering that they didn't just go and eat this fruit of their own accord. It's not like God told them not to do it, and as He turned His back, they walk up to the tree and eat the fruit. No, there is a creature who is very and no, the Bible did not say this was the devil. People have this misconception, but the Bible didn't say that. It's just a serpent that is wise, right? Yeah. And he deceived these two people who as the Bible says, they didn't have knowledge. They didn't have the knowledge of good or evil, right? So they were ignorant, right? So the creature, the serpent was cunning and wise. He wasn't ignorant, right? And he persuaded them to eat the fruit and telling them that if they eat the fruit, they're gonna have knowledge. They're gonna be wise like him, and they're gonna be wise. They're gonna become like God, right? The devil did not lie. I mean, sorry, my bad. The serpent did not lie because when they ate the fruit, even God came back in the garden and said, they have eaten the fruit and they are now like us, knowing good and evil. Right? Right. So the devil told the truth, right? Now, why would God come back now and punish these two people who were ignorant before for eating the fruit of knowledge? And the punishment is that the woman is going to feel intense pain during childbirth, and she is subordinated to her husband, and she's subordinated to serve her husband, and her husband and Adam must work hard and eat by the sweat of his brow, and you know and now there is this thing called original sin, where every succeeding generation inherits the sin of Adam and Eve. Doesn't this sound like this God is crazy already? No, because guess what? When they were in the garden, God said to them, they can eat of every tree that is in the garden, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, do not eat of it, right? So they had the ability to. Why would God make ban knowledge? Why would he ban knowledge? Knowledge of good and evil, because it wasn't made. I wouldn't say it wasn't made for them, but guess what? God said, don't eat from it. It's in the garden, do not eat from it. They could have. Yeah, but why would he prohibit them acquiring knowledge? Because that wasn't something that man should have known, evil and all of that. That's not. I don't think that was. But knowing evil is a good thing. That might sound paradoxical, but knowing evil is a good thing.
But I don't think so.
Listen. Wait. If they are for example, you ever go to a place and it says danger, do not enter. It says they are bad dogs or something beyond this point. They're telling you that there is something that you could consider evil if behind these walls, behind these doors, behind this fence, right? And it's warning you not to go beyond there, right? That is, no, you have knowledge that there is something evil in there. If you did not know, you would naively go beyond there, and you would be bitten by dogs or by whatever danger is there. So in that case, the awareness of that evil is a good thing, because it prevents you from being harmed, right? And this example can be applied to many cases. If you know that something can harm you, you will avoid it, right? And in that case, knowing evil is a good thing, right? Not knowing evil is very dangerous, because if you don't know the danger the danger that something possesses, then you're going to walk right into that danger. Yeah, so why would God want to make you ignorant of evil? Right? If you're ignorant of evil, then evil is going to devour you. So this God can't mean you any good. Anybody who just want to give you all, they tell you all the nice and good stuff about the world. If you just tell your children that the world is a beautiful place and everybody is going to love you and treat you as you should be treated. Nobody is going to take advantage of you or exploit you or disrespect you. You are setting up your children to be taken advantage of and to be an idiot. Right? So, and that's exactly what God was doing to Adam and Eve, and this is why the devil was able to the devil didn't even trick them. The devil was the good guy in that scenario. Now guess what he did? So guess what? They cannot really use that because of course I can, bro. Because no, you should address that, right? Don't say I can't. You should address it. Why? Wait, Patrick, but let him address why would God want to hide knowledge from you, whether knowledge of good or evil. Why? When God created everything, God created man and everything. Everything was perfect. There was no sickness. There was no disease. There was nothing of that sort. All of that came through sin. So man in his pure form. What is sin though? What is sin? Listen, bro. Y'all need to stop talk about sin as if it is this thing that possesses you like an evil spirit. You need to stop talking about sin like that, because that is not what it is. Sin is simply breaking a law. That is all it is. When you break a law, it's not like some evil spirit come to possess you, or something like that. A person can break a law and tomorrow or after they face their punishment or whatever, they change their outlook on life and they decide to be a better person. It's not like there is this curse that's going to follow them for the rest of their life, right? Sin is simply breaking a law. It's not a spirit that possesses you or nothing like that. So when you see, bro, that it's after man sin that all of these things start to happen. There's no way you can break a law and know you cause disease to come about and these kind of things. Like, how do you make that? How did you come to that kind of conclusion? You're telling me that it's because Adam and Eve ate from this food that we have all the disease, the hundreds of diseases that are on the planet, and all the other things that you consider to be sinful is simple. No, but that's just what they choose. They tell you in your religion, but the Bible didn't even say that. Listen, listen, bro. All the viruses and the diseases that are on the planet, they didn't came. They weren't always around since the beginning of time. These bacteria and these things, they mutate all the time, right? And in the future, we're gonna have viruses and diseases that don't exist right now. Yeah. So you can't say it's all because of sin where all of this is happening. That if you should eat of them, eat that fruit of knowledge that you shall surely die. That was what God told Adam. Do not because you have taken that story way too literally. And listen to me, bro, you should know that this story is not a literal account of human history, bro. That's what you need to get. It is not. Just this is just a story. This is a mythological story. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're actually talking to people that believe this story. It's a fiction our reality will work into existence. All of that. What you're saying is crazy. Go ahead. I guess Silky is not here. What level is it? Hi. You guys know already that I'm a but I don't always go along with what the church has taught us. When I was growing up Christian, and one of the things that I've come to understand about creation story, and that is, you're absolutely right. It should not be written. It should not be read in its literal sense. But when you kind of think about it, it kind of relates to what happens in science. For example, I know that we've talked previously about how we've evolved differently than our primate cousins. And when you look to why that happened in the science field,
One of the explanations is because of our environment. So if you want to think of it that way, by us eating quote quote fruits, we evolved differently than our primate cousins. And that's why we became intelligent. But at the same time, with our intelligence, we were irresponsible and, chasing money, chasing power, chasing greed, whatever the case may be. We created bombs, we created technologies, we created, technologies that are harming the planet. So when I read the story about how God says, don't eat from the fruits, for me, that just means that we were not ready, or maybe the fruit wasn't ripe yet. It wasn't our time yet, but it was there. But since we did eat from that fruit, it also talks about going back to the tree of life, unless we go back to the tree of life. What that tells me when I read that story is that, okay, this newfound knowledge of good and evil and, knowing right from wrong and intelligence, we can't forget that we're still human. And not to, hurt each other in order to advance.
Mm-hmm. The story is just a story. Yeah. Sorry? And the human being, we were
I didn't hear the first part, but you see the story
the book story.
Well, I many different creation stories. It's just the one that makes the book.
What I'm just saying, human being evolved from being primitive, and we get knowledge by doing observation, and we get some based on how we learn after time. It's nothing to do with story. So why do we stop the world? And here the thing, why are we the creation system, why are we stopped the world? On top of this, so we see all of the creation of animals and ants of it.
All right, so that live has ended randomly like that. It just ended abruptly.
I believe that men and women need each other equally, because without a man,
Okay, let me turn this one down.
No one can procreate.
This is another live stream. They're gonna be talking about relationships or dating or men and women, and I got a feeling that in some part of it we're gonna be going against each other. I don't like division, but it happens, and it's actually interesting to study it, and it's interesting to see the psychology of other people, how they think. Even though we all have a certain way of thinking that may be wrong to others and right to others. Either way, we're all different and we all have our opinions and our beliefs. So yeah, listen to this. Once again, we're going to continue the education and we're going to continue teaching.
Because they don't believe in Jesus Christ as their Lord. Brittany, I'm sorry. Well, you should be sorry. If you're going to put me off to just then, what I'm telling you is I don't encourage religious conversations on my life. Right. Do you believe in Jesus as your Savior? That is irrelevant. Well, it's not.
All right, you see that, folks? You guys hear it, right? I can't make this up. So basically, on this dating, well, then I won't call this a dating platform, right? This is actually my good friend. I'm not going to say her name or nothing, but she's my friend. We don't always agree, okay, but that's okay. I still have respect for her, and I think she's a wonderful person. Now, she clearly says she doesn't want to debate religion on her platform because she knows what happens when people start debating religion. But it seems like the other lady is very insistent on spreading some form of gospel.
Yeah, as your Lord and Savior.
stay the course.
Okay. As the religious heart start timeless puppy.
I tell you, time has come the right time. Jeez. My answer has not changed, and I'm just gonna stick to that and keep it that way. Whoever wants to answer next is just fine.
I will answer next. But before I answer, I want to say, these discussions tend to get a little heated at times. But individual and simple, well, only people on the panel right now, and the host as well. You already made good points. So even if I disagreed with you on, I want to make it clear that I'm not holding anybody in mind for they would have had. It just gives us an opportunity to share and defend a position that we may have. And I think nothing wrong with that, right? So I am saying the mathematics would suggest that women need men more, or we all need men more, because some of the most important positions in the world that provide protection and freedom and rights and all these kinds of things is dominated by men. There are women there, and as Imdula and I would have discussed earlier, if we decrease the amount of men in those positions and increase the number of women, that security that we have will not exist, or will not exist in the way that it's existing now. So for pure survival, I'm not only looking at it from a relationship perspective. For survival, if you can't survive, you can't have a relationship. For pure survival, we all need men more than we probably need women.
I just want to add that, it's men provide the day.
I want to say this. I usually don't like to give my opinions on these things, but a female's body is all of our first homes. Some people say, oh, when you're this and that and you're in your father. No, you don't exist. Your brain is not formed. You have no form of conscience. You're nothing. You're not nothing, but you're not a human, okay? You're a form of something, a goo. Now, without the female body, and the female body not just wow, I'm gonna close my window. But not just the female body isn't just our host. It's not just our home, our first home. It's also the body that feeds us. We feed off of the female body to get nutrients and to live, to first survive. That's the only way we eat, is from the female body. So to sit here and say that men are more needed than females, absolutely wrong. And that's just my opinion. In my opinion, that person is absolutely wrong. You get me? And my opinion, once again, I think men should really think about this before they say certain things, because it looks either ignorant or dishonest to me. But anyways, let's continue listening. That's my opinion, guys. I know it's not always needed, but there it is.
The grand scale of things where men create the chaos, and then we have to be shielded from the same chaos that they created.
Okay, why don't we look at why? Okay, let's assume that all wars started because men created the chaos. Why? Okay, can the sister say why men created the chaos? Men are relegated to these crazy creatures out of the blue for no reason at all. They just create chaos.
No, they're not creatures. They're not creatures. They are men. All right. So what happens?
All right. So I'm going to be going back and forth with listening to them and also designing, because yeah, I do have my own thing that I'm trying to design, and I can't really hear it because of what's happening. I don't know why I can't hear it either. That's very interesting. Let me try something. Because recently it was like I had 0 sound. Well, let me try it. Switch it back to my head. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so basically it's not coming out of my headset at all. I don't know why. Let me try this one. Yep, no sound. Let me try this one. Okay, that one has sound, but it's not the right one. So let's switch it back to the happens. Yeah, it's not the right one at all. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. I can scroll down. It's only that one. Okay, yeah, we can kind of listen to them, but I need to also listen to
trafficking or all the things that are
I also need to listen to my video.
that land men in jail are they are instructed to happen on the accord of any woman. People are people, they have their own individuality, their own mind, they make decisions, they have choices. And so I'm wondering how far back we want to go in terms of the chaos that's
First off, you're deliberately misconstruing what I said. You can't talk man be instructed. Who said that? I didn't even imply that. I spoke about the reasons why men do what they do, whether it's right or wrong. Okay.
Let me use your word.
Think about the other side.
A woman?
Okay, think about the other side.
Because
no, hold on. How many women have been? No. Just use this to inform your answer. How many women have been movers and shakers of society? Brought about change. Like we have revolutionary movements and all that. Okay, think about that. And you speak about men being instructed to do anything.
Okay, so if I am to take what you're saying and assume that you were saying that women have been pivotal to certain destructive things within this world, then if that can be proven, then more women would be in jail, right?
All right, so you know what? I have I took the wrong video clearly because
for these things.
it's missing a crucial point.
But at the end of the day,
women do this soft kind of evil things. Yeah, I want Prince to spell them out, but you can go and do your research. Yeah, so most
let me check and see if I have that. If I even recorded it, because I might not have recorded it, the part that I need. So.
But I'm saying women do the subtle, covert, less obvious and soft kind of evils such that they are grossly underreported. Yeah, men do carry out evils in a more overt, obvious ways, and this is why it's not by accident.
This is not good.
I so much out.
I might not actually have the video where I'm showing it. Okay, I can see the video hopefully.
It's not that men are much more evildoers than women. Women carry
so women hurt more feelings. Women hurt more feelings.
No, I'm not talking about feelings.
I'm confused what he's saying.
So
I'm not going to say.
Give me an example of the covert activities that women do that cause
okay, good. So I found the
destruction on the planet in terms
of
video
that
mass analyzing and war and them something. Could I answer economic destruction?
I wasn't speaking to any mass anything. I spoke about evil propensities. from the individual level.
Yeah, but we cannot
Because no, you're very aware. You're a very aware woman, so don't be disingenuous. I'm not gonna spell out anything.
I'm not.
She's not being disingenuous, but
Please.
Go ahead, dude. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so when you all talk, now I like talking to Olia because Olia jogging my memory. So the psychologists have said that men are more outwardly and openly violent than women. And I'm seeing the psychologist's face in my head, and he's saying, but if you want to live in a world and believe that women are not violent, then you just be burying your head in the sand to what is actually happening in the world. So men, as I'm saying, tend to be just physically more outright violent when they need to or want to. Women tend to engage in more subtle acts of violence like character assassination, destroying people's reputation, and that kind of thing, right? As a matter of fact, a recent study coming out of Australia demonstrates that 90% of domestic abuse against men goes unreported. More abuse on children in the world is committed by women than men.
okay. So what's happening right now with this editing of this video? I'm just trying to clip it to match my audio. This is one of those videos where I did the audio separate from the video because I had some guests over and I wasn't able to talk, but I was able to basically just get a video of what I was going to do, and then I decided I would create the narration after the video. I've done this maybe one other time. I don't usually do this. I usually screen record and speak at the exact same time, but this time I decided I'd do it a different way because, like I said, I had some guests over and I didn't want to. I still had to. I say time waits for nobody, so I still had to work. Now, yeah, let's continue. Let's continue listening to them.
A practical example, if men could destroy the earth, just to make it clear, then men could probably make it good if they really tried, right? Another practical example would be, don't quote me on the country, but I think in Norway is a European country. 3/4 of now this is to answer Shaz's question. 3/4 of the female population is a largely feminist country. 3/4 of them went on strike to protest wages. They wanted equal wages as men. And the country went on functioning as absolutely normal while the women were protesting. Now, you could imagine if 3/4 of the women and only fans decided to strike, what would happen? You would actually feel an absence in an environment like that, as opposed to the running of a country where 3/4 of the women could decide not to come to work and the country actually run as normal, right? So this is why I'm you. The question was, yes, men cause wars, but if you were to use the fact that okay, men could destroy a whole country, so that yes, the whole world. Yes, it have men that tried, they wasn't successful, and that kind of thing. But think about if those same men tried to utilize the manly power for good, what would have happened? And women and men, we all need men more, because in a certain aspect where women are absent, men have been demonstrated to be able to run a whole country without 3/4 of women even being present at work.
We deviated from where we were, because the question
no, it's not a deviation. It is some very practical examples.
That's perfectly fine. But the question was, what caused these men to create the chaos that is created? That was the question that we're supposed to be answering.
The answer that none of us will ever be able to answer that, because some history book will say Hitler decided to cause World War I because of this, and none of us was ever really there. Who knows what the study was that reduce this outcome. Hitler could just have been an evil man, who had mental disease or something of the sort.
If we did honest, you see, if we did willing to be honest with some statistics, then we probably would have one better, more fluent and better discourse. But sometimes, honestly, we feel like we will just argue one point for argue one point. See, we don't feel like we are arguing on a realistic level. We feel like we find excuses and reasons we validate some things when I need validation.
But that's what the discussion is about, right?
The point, no, if we be honest, the conversation can go with figure.
The point could honestly say why Hitler started World War I.
Bro, I don't care about Hitler. I'm saying the point is that the protection that women need, big on this protection business, right? We shape down the emotional business earlier because most of the women they not get no emotional support from no man in a relationship that proven through statistics. Then, the next thing is I made a statement that men created the danger that women need protection from. So anyway, you take it.
Let me ask you a question. Since Ole was big on the fact that women commit a minority of violent crimes and so on, today is what? Tuesday. Today is Tuesday.
All right, so my Kden live just crashed on me, guys. Like randomly crashes.
For the whole of last week,
that's not cool. Let's go to recover, and I recovered it. Okay, cool.
Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. No, I left my house 2 days.
2 days. Okay.
Let's see if I gotta make sure. Okay, I'm not.
So far for this month. Did you leave your house and get robbed?
I'm not on my screen here.
No.
Right. So it would demonstrate anybody attack you for this month?
No, not.
So I think the average woman, right, would leave her house on a day-to-day basis and come back home without being attacked and so on. That could also demonstrate.
You get attacked? You get attacked since this month?
No, me neither.
Right.
So I'm saying
what the point is?
So I'm saying to you that it also demonstrates that the bad men that you complaining about, in the vast minority as well. So if you want to...
You're not complaining.
Huh?
I'm not complaining.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I want to get the top part of this clip gone up here. I don't want this to be shown. I don't want my searches to be shown up here. So to fix that, and really not up here too much, but the bottom especially, I don't want these my time and these folders to be there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to transform over here, and I'm gonna choose the crop scale and tilt so I can crop my image. And I'll put this on the first one, and I'll just copy this and paste it onto the next clip. So let's go over here just to make sure we're on the clip. Click here to make sure you're right. And what you want to do is crop bottom. See what it does? There you go. Just slide this, just drag it. And then we're gonna go crop the top. And we're gonna just have it like that. I'm gonna copy this, paste it on here, so I don't have to do it twice. Now, as you can see, when I go forward on it, see, there you go. So I just want to slide this across. Oh yeah, we'll put this back on to listen to the conversation.
They must take it out and the kids. It is due to access.
You see, that is exactly what I'm speaking about. Why is there an excuse for women?
It's not an access. This is not an excuse. This is a statistic.
Yeah, no. You give us statistic. You give us statistic that women have children more. Fine, right? But you're telling me the reason for that is because women more frustrated, and what you outline some stuff there. But the fact is, it is not supposed to be done. The single fathers who have their children more, if they abuse their children, it is okay then because they're frustrated.
Dude, you don't mean that, right? You know that like there's at least 1% of single dad taking care of their kids full time.
Yeah,
right?
but no. Forget the percentage. I'm saying if it is okay because women are exposed, women in relationships are exposed to the children more. Where there are single fathers who have their children more than the mothers, except for the visiting time and so on, would we be making that kind of excuse when men physically abuse those children? No, we wouldn't.
No, we don't need to make excuse. We don't need to make excuses because the evidence is there that when men are exposed to children, the likelihood is high that they are abused some way or the other. Regardless, the violence towards them is not the same.
Can I just chime in quickly? So you remember we were coming from about whether women need moral support from a man. Now, this is what you're bringing out inadvertently, right here in Bola, because you appropriately so, you can see that women they miss the free point, they're shattered, they snap at the children, and these things happen. Yeah,
They are single-handed.
When you have a home where the man is there, that moral support and emotional support, you realize that there's a stark difference in the statistics.
Two parents. I can agree. However, in most of the cases, the men don't provide that emotional support. They get it from family, from community, of women.
There's an error on the part of women that what is defined as emotional support or what is defined as lack of it. I'm not trying to say that men are perfect. Men are perfect at this because men have to reckon with enough earning time versus his woman crying for more time. And what you see out there earning for himself? No. So the thing is a bit ludicrous sometimes, and sometimes what women define as lack of emotional and moral support is just unfounded.
This is one of the reasons why it is reported that they have a lack of emotional support.
Okay, so I came to
state what their needs are, it becomes ludicrous to man.
Yeah, so I came to a problem, and for the content creators, I'm not sure how you create your content, but for me, I made a mistake, and next time I will remember to basically record my voice while I'm screen recording, while I'm doing everything, because I'm missing a clip for this video, and I now have to find a way around that. I might have to go and re-record part of the video to show something, and I didn't want to do that, but I basically, during my screen recording, I forgot to do that one little part, and now I'm in another problem. So let me see if I might have it in another clip, and it seems that I don't have it in another clip. All right, so now I gotta figure this out. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going to drag some of it, and I'm basically instructing what to do, so it should be okay. Yeah, so that's my solution I found is
It's called wife strike, and they left the man with the kid. If the man almost never analyze the kid in them say them can never do this and can't believe them wife do this thing. Them shocked to see how much things women do that they was even aware of. They were so exhausted, confused. Them said them rather work 3 jobs before them stay one with picking. So let's be real and stop thinking women are born and mentally prepared to deal with kids running out in the street and kids biting you on your finger, could take off them tampon or ropawa. Listen, you would never know the hardship because most of you guys don't stay with kids 24/7. So how do you compare? Most of them just breed women our own way. So let's not put the work in like you're putting any equal working with kids. Most men, look around. Look at Go with Super Nanny. It's a perfect example.
all right, folks. I don't know if you guys can really hear their discussion. I did move my microphone further away. Like I said earlier when the live began, and we're listening to them talk about male and female. I told you it's gonna go into a man versus woman instead of a way to connect, and instead of us pointing out the goods, we're gonna be sitting here pointing out the bad, and then it becomes a pointless competition between man and women when we both love each other and we both want each other. I won't even say need anymore because my needs might be different than somebody else's, but we all want we want women want men and men want women, and not for everybody, but in a general consensus. So the back and forth downplaying and deflecting and pointing the finger and blaming is pointless, and I predicted would go here because it seems that human beings are actually attracted to this type of behavior. But yeah, here we are, we're listening. Let's listen.
I don't want a woman because they just technically want a maid. They want somebody to fucking cheat, and you're an adult. In my mind, when you're an adult, you're supposed to know how to do these things yourself. Some people are like, "Oh, I have to get a wife because I don't know how to cook." Why do somebody have to come and cook for you? She's not your mama.
Wow.
But I'm digital. I'm not such a man, but to start to represent some men who aren't so domesticated. What's wrong? What's wrong if the man can't manage cooking?
Why are they not domesticated?
Hold on. Okay, women complain and say they're not made. But no man complain and say, "Oh, I'm not your slave," because the man is enslaving himself out of the home and a lot of times under harsh, uncomfortable situations.
How many women you know that especially black people, that's always been a stay-at-home mom and the man go out and work? Do you know any women that don't work? How many women?
Men don't complain that I pick up a woman from somewhere and she don't know how to cut grass or she don't know how to do this.
Grass is something you do once every month.
Men don't complain. So you would marry a man and you would complain. This is the man who, when I say marry, I use the word marry for spite. When a man marry a woman, at least in certain religions, he is making a commitment to lay down his life for you if something happens, right? He's making a commitment to provide, to protect, and lay down his life for you and your family. And you
things for once or twice a year. That's not
you complaining to cook for a man who prepared to lay down his life.
I'm not complaining. I think we both should cook. I cook 3 days, you cook 3 days. I cook 2 days, you cook 2 days. There's no freaking.
And how many days you will cut grass?
I will cut it one time, you cut it one time. I don't care. Why would I care about cutting grass? I ain't cutting grass.
She's so funny. She's like, I like cutting grass.
Well, he's explaining and I'm telling you I don't mind cutting grass.
So yeah, she's basically diffusing him of that. basically saying that she will cut grass and there's no problem for him to be able to cook dinner. And you know what? I don't usually give my opinion on this, but I agree with her 100%. 100%. In fact, I would even need my woman to cut the grass ever, but I will help with the dinner and stuff. I don't know. I guess I look at it differently, you know.
You can push all that baby. I can't even imagine that. So after we try to go down a road where it's like we fans driving each other and me running onto the woman's lane and the woman wants to run into my lane. But not into that, you know. I know myself as a man. You know, and I strive to have a backbone as a man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
What was your end point you were making? Sorry, I get very passionate. But what's your point you're making is what?
No, because unfortunately there is okay. You see the alphabet community is thriving very well. I
don't want to go too far out of our topic. I want to stay on topic.
Hold on.
This panel not really like comment for no alphabet beat.
No, I'm not. No. Why can't I have free speech? Okay.
No man, we know I'm
if it is left to the alphabet community, I mean among others of the allies, we completely rub out the dichotomies between men and women, and I could just decide that I don't want to be called a man anymore. Okay, but we need to understand.
Okay, is that you?
No, allow me to finish, please. I don't need no money to try to,
No, I just wasn't sure who was talking.
I'm just trying to say there's a reason why. And it's two genders we recognize, yeah? And there's a reason why we have essential differences. Not just in the way we look, not just in our physical structure, but even the way we think. Yeah? The way we express ourselves. There are differences. I'm not seeking like some community to rub out the dichotomies between men and women. Because some of us are giving into it, and because we're giving into it, we keep on competing about how much men should cook. And nowadays it's almost like women have a phobia for cooking. I mean, all of a sudden we get into this thing where, the man has to cook equally as me. Okay, the man is gonna push up maybe equally as you. Yeah? Okay, I mean, this man is on the oil rig, he's a farmer, he's doing some hard task job out there, he's gonna run the bikes equally as that. I'm just trying to say, let us appreciate, let us have that dichotomy. Yeah?
Can I get this at my side? Good morning from Mumbai, Damien. Segmenting the statement is men need women more than women need men. Do you agree or disagree? And why?
So good morning, my side. Yeah, men do need women more than men than women rather. I think one of the primary reasons for that is health-wise, men kind of like when a woman takes care of them. Yeah, takes care of us. So that's one of the primary reasons. But generally speaking, I think both genders love companionship. You know what I mean? We love to know that we have somebody who are right for somebody who are right for us. So that's also a driver as well. But I do think that men benefit more from relationships than women. That's my view. In relation to the gender thing we are discussing right now, unfortunately, most men would have want a traditional role in terms of gender roles, but we don't really have put out the work to get that type of gender role in our household. So what I mean now is that we have 50-50 type of relationships, and the woman has to contribute to the household financially. We can't expect her now to come in and cook every night. We can't expect her to come in and keep the place clean and all that stuff. So once it's a situation where the lady has to go, the man them have to pull them in at the household as well. Cook sometime, wash sometime, clean up the place sometime for everybody. You know what I mean? That's how me see it still.
Alright. Mumbai? focusing on the men.
The statement is men need women more than women need men. Do you agree or disagree?
Well, the new generation, we're going right now into the new generation upcoming right now. I think women dominate more than some of the male at this point. But for me, I disagree because more like it back in the days when the male things appropriate way. I understand, so I think the man them right now change their mentality towards a female and point in life. So for me, I can really disagree on that topic.
What does he disagree with? He disagrees with this. He disagrees that men need women more. So why does the research show that men live 10 years longer when they have a wife versus when they're single? Why does women with doctors come out and say all the time when they have patient that the woman is the one that know what surgery the man have, when him come a doctor last, when him do what medical treatment him have, what medication him have, the man don't know nothing, talk like a little picnic. All the nurses and doctors are saying this, and this is fact. As we say, work in the medical field.
This is the piece of research is not a complete representation of humanity.
It is in every Western country. I'll give you America.
Hold on, I could bring other statistics.
We just go ask doctors and nurses. It's not hard. You know anybody that work in the medical field? Ask them. They will tell you after receptionist.
But do you know what percentage of men who are husbands live longer?
Oh, you're talking about that part? Well, it may think about logic sense. If the man don't want a doctor, and even when I'm with a boyfriend and he's sick, me have to force him to go to a doctor. My dad didn't want to go to the doctor. He died on account of not listening to medical because my stepmom divorced him. And this is, of course, it's antidotal, but it happens all over. I see it tons. You have to force man, if them the one a man put their finger in them bottom, and then they end up dying from other disease because they refuse to go to the doctor. This is a worldwide thing. This is not like a antidote. Everybody knows this.
But I'm a digital health, that's just one of several aspects. That's one of several aspects of a mortality, man. Yeah. So we can look at other stats.
Amen. Yeah, nice.
First of all, good morning, everybody. Big up on yourself. All right. Really and truly, digitally, you're right. That's 100% correct on that. A man live longer with a woman. That's 100% right. It's a fact. Now, me personally, I don't feel like I need a woman to do anything in this to me or for me besides to dump on my body. Be straightforward. Because I can do everything that I need to take care of myself. No, except for companionship. Right?
So what is it about?
But sometimes it's better being by yourself than seeking that companionship from a female. It's sometimes so that's my take on that.
Alright, question, man. Why do you think women need men? Or do you think women need men?
Yes. Yes. I feel like women need man more because they need that security. They need that companionship more than a man. They need that. I don't want to say financial. a woman can't get their own money now. They need that around the house. They need that on a daily basis. That's why you see after a while, when a woman hits like around 50, I would say about 60, and them after job close to them friend, they grow up together, you know. You don't see a lot of men like group up together like that, like when they're in their 50s or 60s or 70s, you know. But you see that the woman them, that's what they do. It's a fact. That's a fact too.
They've always had children.
Or beside you, beside you, Barbie. Barbie, you don't need no security. You're a monster by yourself. We know that. I know that, Barbie. So we're not excluding Barbie. Excluding Barbie. And yes, people really know because women are more methodical about making sure we eat right, go to the doctor, and do all those stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I
so
see.
That's a fact. That's not me, my opinion. That's a fact. When a man is married, he live longer. When he have a companion, he live longer.
Everywhere in the world.
Yeah. Fact.
You want to do that? Yeah, I do it. That's not a lot.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to mention the digital there that, well, as a matter of fact, everybody on the panel, we all discussing this thing from the point of relationship. But the question is, why do men need women and why do women need men more? And it doesn't appear to sound to me.
Okay, so this guy's about to say what I said earlier, that they're saying why do men need women based on relationships, okay? Which is a really I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like when we look at things like that and we look at it negatively, it shows how we treat our parents because we're not even thinking about the human being. We're thinking about what we can get from them because that's how relationships work. It's usually what somebody can get from the next partner, whether it's a child, whether it's financial gain, whether it's companionship. We're looking for something we can get from the next person. Now, when we talk about our parents is what we already got. It is the person who's already been there. You get what I'm saying. It's not someone we're trying to find in our life. It's someone we either got, whether they're good parents or bad parents. Now, I think they should have put this whole gender thing when they said, do men need women? It should have been thoughtful, like, of course we need women because our mother, because of our aunt, our sisters, our daughters, like, not the person we're trying to lay down with. You know, I mean, obviously they're included in it, but it should have been looked more at like that. And then we'd start, I believe, my opinion, we would start to actually love and respect each other more when we start thinking of things like, oh, this could be my sister, this could be my mother, this could be my brother, this could be my father. You know, when we start thinking of it like that, we'll start respecting each other more, right? That's how I feel. That's my opinion. Anyways, let's continue to listen.
I'm gonna ask it again, just so you know, mix it up. If we had less men existing within the society that commit heinous crimes, get that? Would we have less need for security?
Well, the flat out answer to that question would be yes, but then I could say if we had even women in the minority where certain crimes are concerned, even in the minority, if we had less women committing crimes as well, we would need more women police and more army officers and less Coast Guard officers as well.
Yeah, but due to the fact that women don't make up the majority of persons committing heinous crimes within this world, right? That would not even be a proper question to ask. Now, the bulk of the people who are committing crimes and going to jail would be men, right? Now, the question asked is if less men did exist, we are committing crimes, would we need the same level of our need for this quote-unquote protection from man?
Well, if there was less heinous crime,
can I respond to that? Go ahead. Respond to that.
Go on, man.
All right. That's a loaded question, guys. If that's the case, most crimes, right? Most crimes is committed by a man, yes, but they are committed against man. This is not committed against woman. So you can't make it seem like because a lot of crime is committed, right? This is against woman, right? You cannot do that. That's a loaded question.
But then sister, you don't shake down the whole problem, because if man commit crime against man, a man need man for protection, and woman since I know we the crime
I want to ask Embula a question. Embula, if you are in your home, you are sleeping in the night, and you hear somebody kick down your front door, or mash down your front door, you don't have to kick it or what, and you have an opportunity to call the police, would you prefer 2 women police come to rescue you, or 2 man police come to rescue you? If you had a choice to choose.
So if I had that choice, it would not matter to me, because it is better that they start. Listen to me. It is better that the police, whoever it be, man or woman, come with the coroner's bus, because him is going to die. Is the wrong house in broken.
See, you're avoiding answering the question. I am sure everybody
answer you. It no matter. It no matter.
Everybody else here would prefer if somebody kicked down my front door and I had a choice.
That's your mindset.
So you would prefer 2 digital, you would prefer 2 women police come to help you.
Can I tell you something? One,
no, you can tell me. I wanted to answer the question as well. You'll tell me after. Let me ask you what.
You want people to do. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on.
Answer the question, but I like you to answer mine.
After Trinidad man, then turn man. You remind me of King in a truth. Just pull on man. You know what I say? Now you ask me a question. I tell you say. In my case, individually, me, it would not matter when I call the police. It would not matter who turns up, a man police or a woman police, because what they are coming to find is a body stretched out in my house.
You see, you only say, let me tell you something. I get robbed already at gunpoint when I was younger. We all have the luxury of saying those things when we never face the shooting end of a gun, right?
Because when you are Jamaica is violence.
Okay, that's not a problem. I have seen trained people choke when they actually face with a harsh, violent kind of situation. So you could sit there and say that, but the fact is you don't know you will be able to respond like that.
Just now, let me never finish answer when I'm asked.
Go ahead, man.
So you have to remember that everybody live and raise in different situations. That's one of the reasons why I refuse this whole thing about the more and stuff. That's why I had to be rough. I grew up in one of the roughest parts of Jamaica. Not let alone every fight I fight, and me will pew from me about 7 years. Let me tell you that. I don't care if you want me to, what's the word I want submissive? We can't fight to only with don't spot and analyze people and fight back at me if me too submissive. I know I'm broken in a habit, so we need to know. Me now submissive, because when somebody come in, them now they go to my house alive, if me can catch them first.
Digital, I want to tell you something, right? And I don't want you to think I'm being disrespectful at all, but it's just that when you get in deep into your accent, I'm not understanding what you're saying, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just that I'm not accustomed hearing that accent, so I didn't understand much of what you said. I heard you said the word submissive, and you grew up in a rough part of Jamaica, so I just not understanding it too well. I had that problem with people as well.
It's true that accent is hard to understand sometimes, but yeah, I understand. So what I'm saying is, we had to learn to defend ourselves. So cowering behind somebody is not a thing that we need. We feel like we necessary. Yes, I like having a man, and yes, I like having a man that can
defend, when I'm not depending on him, if I'm martial arts trained and he has no martial arts training, I'm probably gonna have, you know how many situations I've been where I had to protect man? Even down to 6 months ago, I had to protect 3 different men. So like, it's not this foolishness where you guys say women, man is protecting women. You have socks for 5-foot women, maybe, but most women that are hardcore fighter that's been fighting all their life, like Oprah saying on that screen, they go, all my life I had to fight. Trust me, they're not gonna just sit down and take it and go open the door. Go look who's down there. It's not every woman stays so.
Why are you calling it foolishness for a man to talk about both? You know, I'm sorry, I pity a lot of the men who are turning soft guys these days because some of you women, the way you talk, and I'm not trying to come at you hard, the way you talk, you're encouraging the soft guy, you're encouraging weak men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just because one of the guys, yes, they were meant to, a couple of them, one of them was younger, and the other one was just, yes, I know I shouldn't have stood up for him because he's a man, he should stood up for himself. But it's just because it was a racist situation and I was offended. That's all.
May I say this to my side, specifically with Jody? Bro, we have to understand this, right? Not every woman values and wants the protection of a man for different reasons, right? Based on my experience, and I think most men can attest to this, that most women, they want that protection. They want to know say a man at the household who can take care of stuff, you know what I mean? And if certain situation presents itself, a man will be there for keep her safe and the kids as well. But the reality is that, bro, especially in this Jamaican society, which is a very hard society, yeah, women have to fight really hard for really achieve certain things. Yeah, just to survive. Simple as that. Yeah, what if a woman really need a man's protection? But you have a lot, bro. And I would say the majority, based on my experience, do need that protection and do value that protection. So you have to just make your choice. Yes, what I say?
Stigmatic, I totally agree with you. Especially your choice of words. The modern woman has had the world handed to her so easily that the contributions of men and the value of men in society and home is unappreciated and very overlooked. That is exactly what has happened.
I don't agree that it is undervalued and overlooked. I think though that when somebody states that they don't need it, I think it is taken personal, and I don't know why. I think we should try and understand that what we believe people should need is not what people will need for themselves, and that's also fine, right? The fact that you want to be the protector, or you volunteer yourself to be the protector for your household, it's noble and it's admirable. Nobody can deny that. However, if it is that a woman does not need that from any man, I don't think it should render every man unnecessary. You get what I'm saying? Don't personalize it and put it and apply it to yourself.
I was just saying we don't need it, you know, we need it, but we don't need, we both can protect each other. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying,
no, me not need it.
My advice to the brothers, if you're in a relationship and the woman is going to establish herself that way, so that you must play the role of the chicken. Hopefully you're not yet married. That's not a relationship for you, my brother.
But that's not what they're saying. They mean
Agree with Ram there. Ram, I agree with you.
It's not what you just hear one thing your way. We're not saying be a chicken. We're just saying it's not every day we walk out the house we need protection, but every day you need food in your belly. Like we're just saying, let's try to equalize things. I know that, listen, other time, because we know we're not big, we're going to have weapons that we're going to help ourselves. So stop trying to make yourself useful in all situations where you're not.
Hold on. You what you just said? You're not. So I'm not saying this is my sister. I'm
everyone can't fight.
No, if you know this, what my sister says, you're not. I'm not struggling with it, I just have a concern for the men these days because I see some things going down. And it's really, really garbage.
I share sentiments. Amen wants to say something. Go ahead, Amen.
Let me say this. It's like it shouldn't even be a dispute amongst us, right? Because we need, I believe everybody is heterosexual here, and if they're not, circle, right? It shouldn't even be a dispute. This conversation is I use this conversation, I'll tell you why. Because we need both each other. We need each other. You understand what I said to you? So we are back and forth. When we can't defend it. No. Everybody, especially nowadays, everybody can do the things that we need for each other. Everybody can. If you don't know what a big man, you don't know feed yourself. If you can't get an air fryer and chew some chicken, you know the thing, you deserve it to come off of this planet. And if you can't defend yourself or can't cut your grass, you need to come off of the planet too. This is how we use this conversation. The most thing that we need from each other is companionship. That's the thing that we need. It's all about the other things them. Because everybody can do the other things them. People need companionship. Plain and simple. You go back and forth.
Damien,
companionship is something, you know.
Hold on, Damien, let me tell you something. One second, let me give Damien one rose there. Give Damien one rose. You see, for a night, we are asked the questions. And it all comes down to one thing, right? Everybody needs to come in the front and they sit there. And look at this up and hope and there's something. That friend of mine I look funny from, that is the only reason for me to say it's not me different here. Because I didn't like a man I love. So you need a man to do that to it. Only thing. Everything else you can work out if you yourself.
Okay,
simple as that.
I'm gonna slightly disagree. Because you can see the research, and this research is very current and relevant to nowadays. You see, a man who gets overly exposed to soft tasks is the feminine hormones are going to become more prominent in him, and the masculine hormones less prominent.
Okay, this man is really
proven. Hold on. It is also proven that allow me to finish now.
You can respond to that.
No, you can't respond.
We can finish, man.
I can't believe.
No, but you people not listening. I use the word overly. I guess what? I thought I was talking with. You know what?
We'll continue your point, bro. Don't stop. Okay, wait a second.
Go ahead, Rem. So if a man wash, cook and clean too much, you go grow breast.
No. I know what I don't know. As me I say, as a man in a Jamaica, I think every man in a Jamaica, right? Every man in a Jamaica, you see me I say, we as a man supposed to protect. So that's a man is we as a man supposed to protect the house. So me I say, one or two types of things in the east, in the inside of the house, that's really every day. You understand me I say? But actually at least 2 times a week or 3 times a week a man can so many things inside of the house. You understand me I say? But on the outside now, never really expect a female outside of the fertility. You understand what I say? When man actually would have done. But nowadays the woman them I get so dominant, which is alright, the woman can't start on the outside nowadays. That's what I say, because right now a woman to my woman cut off flowers nowadays. To my woman them start, you know, weed up them gardens and all them stuff. So which is the woman them kinda understand. So and next which is really more advanced. So me do what I believe say. Yeah, go ahead, Sipa.
When they're done, one particular piece I do.
So the thing is,
Jaja, me understand where my impression did come from, where my thinking name. But at the same time, that is an extreme view, because me personally, I use myself as an example. Me can do every single thing. I can take care of myself. So in a sense, I really need a woman for then my environment take care of me. You know what I say? And also being a single father of a child as well. Me have to go even extra hard to make sure my balance mighty. So she can then clean, safe environment. So when I really that not make me an effeminate man. Yes, I'm still a masculine thing. Yes, I say, and if we're in a situation now with a woman, and she then a man and share environment, we are cohabitate, and we have to split the bills, or you know what I mean? Me not gonna expect her to come here come do everything and clean and press wash cook every day by herself. Me have to help her out as well. That to make me less of a man, and if she feel like she never respect me as a man because me help her in the house, then that's not the woman for me. You know what I say? As simple as that. So we don't really want to complicate it. At the end of the day, it shouldn't even be a man value shouldn't be derived from him assisting in the house or not. It should be about him being a leader, a woman or somebody who the leader that can look for leadership, and someone with a term of soft leadership. When I talk about a gorilla, authoritarian type of thing, it's more something that's disrespectful. The leader look to you as a leader, insights on certain things for leadership on certain things. That's what I see. So it's not all that complicated if you ask me. You know what I say? Yeah. So alright, I've mentioned out.
I think 1 second. I think that after saying done wash, cook and clean and take care and daughter him is now a feminine man, because you know he bring out in femininity more than in masculinity. No, I don't think any task, I don't think any manual task or certain things that needs to be done will evoke any extreme imbalance in you know a feminine or masculine nature within anybody. I think it is within a mindset and what is seen as valuable to an individual that will evoke certain behaviors or certain energies. Because the truth, you want to know the truth is, if a woman wants to be successful in whatever it is that she puts her mind to, the only way she will have any amount of success is if she has a very supportive man behind her or standing with her along that journey. If it is that this man does not support the dream, the goals, the direction of this woman's endeavors, she shall surely fail.
Okay. Came to a big problem here, folks. And it's a good thing because I'm not always right and I'm constantly learning from my own mistakes as well. And basically, because I decided to record this video without recording the audio at the same time, I am missing parts of the video. yeah, a very crucial part of my video. So I won't be able to continue this video, this editing. I will have to go back and add on the part of the video that I'm missing, or else the tutorial will be incomplete. Earlier, I had a part that was missing, but I found an easy fix for it. This part, I cannot find a fix. I will actually, well, I found a fix, and I will have to actually create a little bit of a video. I have to clip a certain part of the video, like create it and then put it in to make this video a complete one, or else the viewers won't understand a major part of the video. So yeah, there's that. What I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna see if I can search for another video I have that might be showing the part that I'm missing, so I don't have to go create a clip, right? So let's just bear with me, folks. Let's see if I can find it.
Taught that my mother made me, right? And full stop, right? And I feel if we discussing how important and how appreciative we are of the rules of both men and women, because this conversation really boils down to that. We're trying to get each other to appreciate the role and function of each in each other's life, or even.
Hey, good morning, the Black Digital Nomad. Much respect. Thank you so much, teacher. Thank you for stopping by the Podclass. You know, I'm just designing in I'm editing a video in Kden Live. But I appreciate you stopping by. I'm sorry that I didn't see your message earlier. I wasn't looking at this screen. I was looking at my Kden Live screen. So yeah, forgive me for that. I appreciate you to the fullest. I hope you have a safe, productive day. And yeah, keep learning and keep teaching. I'm gonna step back over to the Kden Live channel. So if I don't see your response, just like I said, forgive me for that. But I do appreciate you to the fullest. Thank you. I don't know why I can't do the at thing, but let me make this person a moderator, because Black Digital Nomad is solid. So okay, I think this one's good. Yes, the Black Digital Nomad is now my first moderator. My first moderator. It's a big day. Boop, boop. Yes, yes, I appreciate you. All right, let me see what's going on here. I'm not sure who stopped by. I have one like. I appreciate that. I should refresh just to make sure. I have 2 likes, and one is from the Digital Nomad. I appreciate you. Yes, yes. I have 7 views. So let's keep it moving. I'm gonna see if I can find because I had another video that I did make. I'm hoping that it has it in here. It might not. Oh, it does. It does. It has it here. I'm so happy. It has the exact clip I'm looking for. I don't know how I did this, but it was genius. It was so lucky. So I know what to do. Yes, I don't have to recreate nothing. Okay, so this clip right here is the one I'm gonna put this one. So what I gotta do basically is I have to put this clip away. I have to be able to put this one in here. Okay, yeah, we're good now. So basically, let's see what happened here. How did that go back? Yeah, okay. So I know I only have to clip this part, so I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. Okay, so it went a little fast, so I'm just gonna stretch it. Okay, now it went too slow. Let me see how I fix this. And notice something here. I'm gonna copy this one and I'm gonna paste it on here so it blocks out those two parts. So paste effects, there you go. Mashuku is live. Yes, yes. Go check out my friend Mashuku's live channel. Get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours now. She will help you do it. Go check it out. Hey, I should be there right now, but I have to make these videos or else it kind of messes up my channel. But yeah, I'd be over there getting the watch hours and getting the subscribers as well. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this right here. And what I'm going to do is slow it down. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to right click, change speed. Oops, I should move this away because once I slow it down, it'll become longer. So yeah, click this, right click, change speed, and I'm going to slow this down to maybe 70. All right, so let's see if it fits in. Okay, it's still going too fast, so I'm going to change speed. I'm going to bring it down to about 50%. Hopefully that's good. Ooh, I was almost there, just a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to drag this over, see what happens. Okay, once again, too fast. I guess I just have to do it a little bit. Okay, so I might have to slow this part down as well. Yeah, so we're going to slow this down a little tiny bit and we should be right on the money. Maybe 42. Yep. So that should be right on the money where we need it to be. So right here, it seems that I doubled up my voice. So I have to go back and delete the other part because I guess it wasn't good enough. So I gotta listen carefully here. See right there, I made a mistake. Okay. Right there. So that's what it is. Okay, right there. That's it. Now I gotta cut that. Sometimes a little frustrating navigating everything, but Patience is a virtue. So there it is. That's where my mistake was. I now have it removed. So let's see now. See, I said that a few times, so. All right. All right. Yes, this is the word that goes behind some of these videos. Some of them. This is one of my longer videos because, like I said, I didn't do it the way I usually do it. I was out somewhere and I just wanted to get it done. Right. Actually, I wasn't out anywhere. I had some guests and I had to get this done. So I was basically editing without speaking because obviously there was noise in my background. So I was just creating the edit and yeah. So let's go back and hear how everything sounds. Okay, so what I got to do here is cut my video one more time. This is it. I think one more. So right here, I have to clip this video. So a few of these are kind of backwards, so I got to fix it. Yeah, I have a few of these I have to actually change up. So we're going to clip this. This is going to be my strangest edit because I have to rearrange something. So this is the clip that I need. Bring that in there. Over here, you can like turn off the video. So I want to turn off the top layer so it's not shown. So I'm kind of looking for where I said something. Well, right when I thought the video was going to be over, I realized it's not. So I'm trying to find where I changed something. It might be around here. Nope, it's not. Okay, it's clearly changed it around here. So here it is. So there's the clip. This is that I need. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get just that clip. Here it is. Excellent. So I'm bringing this way up here. Over here at the bottom of this timeline, you can pull this to make it so you can scroll faster. That's what I do at least. Oops, okay, I went too far. I think I'm over here. No. Okay, so I got to get back to here. Okay, so there it is. Now I need to go back down there because I had another one cut out that I got to use. I'm not sure if it's this one, but we'll find out right now. All right, yep, this is the one. So let's play it. So I'm just going to cut this right there. And I believe it's right here. We'll turn that off. Okay. So if you can't see this hand thing to drag, just keep making this smaller. so this becomes bigger, like I just did. And then this will come up, and then you can easily clip, because that's what I had to do there. I had to clip that. So now I gotta go and find the adaptive subdivision, which I'm not sure where I changed that. So another clip I have to make. This is what happens. Let's see what's going on in this clip. That's all I'm looking for right now. Okay, so I think this is it, where I'm going to actually show the adaptive subdivision, which I really didn't use, to be honest. Okay, so I clearly don't have that part. I don't. So what's going on with this one? This might be on. See right there, this is not good. I need to find where I changed my modifier. That's all I'm looking for. Let me see. Right here. This is it. Right at the end. That's interesting. Well, this is the clip I need. All right. That's it. My video is pretty much done after this. Took me a lot longer to do this video than I thought. But anybody who's stopping by, or anybody who stopped by, I appreciate you kicking with me while I was doing this. I'm sorry I couldn't interact with you guys more. I literally was just watching this screen. No, see, I already messed up. Come on. All right, so this is pretty much just trying to just edit and end off the video. Yeah, there it is. This is the end result of the brick, and my video is pretty much coming to an end. That's good. Okay. All right, so I pretty much have this all set up the way I wanted it to look. Let me just scroll through, see if it gets any better, my video at least. No, but that's pretty much it. I'll just drag this to where it ends over here. And that'll be it. Just, I don't need this part anymore. All right, I'll be back. Meantime,
House where they live in. How many men build the bed where they sleep in? How many men build the gadgets where they use? Majority don't. They go to store, go buy like everybody else. So if it is that we are gonna say, if you say you don't need men, you know, speak the luxuries or we enjoy, bro. That is a far reach.
Yeah, but you see, now, if we look at it from a serious point of view, there is a small group. When I say small, I'm speaking about worldwide. There is a small group of women that have been promoting this idea that we don't need men. Men is basically a waste of time, and they blame men for everything that happens on the earth, good or bad, right? I saw a video recently with an actress from a particular industry wanted to break a particular record, and she engaged in certain actions with 100 men. Nobody forced her to do it. She wanted to put a mark in a particular industry. And you know, women from a small group that I'm speaking about, the worldwide group, have come out and criticized the men.
you see, once again, we're going to have this male versus female thing. I don't respect it. I do see both sides, and I do understand both sides. And to be honest, I do have a biased opinion on it. I lean towards more of women being suppressed because I've actually seen it in real life. But I don't think we should continue to fight over it. But even though I'm listening to this is educational purposes and a little bit of entertainment, right? All right, let's listen to them.
Idea that is being pushed around the place, and you're saying, okay, men just buy car too, man don't make their own car, or man don't make their own bed, or whatever it is. But we know, I think in a general sense, we know who invented the
So what I want to do right now is raise the volume because I noticed
and all those kinds of things. We could know and appreciate it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to raise the volume on this. I'm going to show you how to raise the volume. You just go to this side panel. This is pretty much your inputs or your add-ons or your filters, plugins. That's right, plugins. So you're going to go to, you're going to keep scrolling down to volume, and it's going to say, basically, it's going to look like this, volume and dynamics right here. Open it. And then you're going to go down to volume. Now you're going to drag this onto, sorry, I got the hiccups. I'm going to drag this onto whatever, whichever one. I'm going to put over here and click it, because then this will show up. Okay. Now you're going to put the gain up. I'm putting it up to like 6. I think 6 should be good. And you want to test this out to make sure that it's loud enough. You see my volume. My volume's all the way up, and it doesn't sound that loud. So I don't know if that's going to be good. But I'm going to use it anyways, because I believe it's something to do with my headset that I'm wearing. So once again, once you have it copied, you just, we're going to go back. Go back. I'm going to go to Control A, and I'm going to unselect the two of them that are already done. And I'm going to right click, paste, and it should paste all of them. Yeah, there you go. So now all the effects are there. All the sound is up now. So right here, my video is still not complete. As you can see, I have this here. This is going to be deleted. I'm going to bring these down so it looks more controlled. And over here, this is my intro, but there's a gap here. So what I could do, you guys see me do it sometimes. This is to keep my audience engaged, because you don't really want to have gaps in your speech or your visuals. Well, at least I don't like to do that. So I'm going to go and find a video. Let me save this. Don't forget to save, because as you can see, I did a lot of work and I didn't save. Just remember to save as. It could recover it. This program could recover it, but it could not as well. Do not take chances with that. I was being foolish. I was doing a bunch of things, and I didn't even notice I didn't save all this work. This would have been so sad to do all this work and then have to redo it again. I would feel discouraged. So let's just save it. I'm gonna save my videos quick. I'm gonna call this how to use PDR texture, PDR brick texture in Blender 3D program. And the reason why I keep it like this, I even use keywords when I'm like, before I upload it, I use keywords. So basically when I upload this, it'll already have these keywords embedded. And I find this actually does work for your channel or your video to get more views based on the SEO, right? So I try to put keywords in there. I'll save that. Continue, that's okay. So over here, this is how you're gonna render. Actually, what am I doing? I can't render it yet. Now I'm gonna find my video that I wanna add to it to fill in those gaps. It's good to organize everything so you can do things quickly, right? And the more you do something, the better you'll become at it. And then that means the faster you can become at it. It's not good to try to be fast at something if you don't really know how to do it, right? So I'm just gonna add a few of these in. I did one yesterday and I really liked it. So I think I'm gonna use that today as just a little filler. Wow, it's interesting, I can't find it. Okay, here it is. All right, I think I might use this one. Let's see if it's too big or, yeah, it's perfect. So we're gonna put this one here. And also I put, if you guys notice on my channel, I have music always playing. That's one reason why it's called Teach and Beats, right? Because I keep the music theme behind all my videos. Even though sometimes it's really light that you can't hear it, but it is there. Now I put the dancing at the end of the video instead. I'm gonna put these other ones in between it. And I think that was my only other one. So let me duplicate this one. I'm gonna copy it, paste it, I'm going to change it so it switches around. So I'm going to go to change speed, reverse clip. So it's going to go to opposite direction. Basically, it's going to look like this. See? Now it's going to look like I'm leaving. You guys notice I actually do that. So I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I should stretch this as well. I'm going to stretch this a little. Whoops, I can't. Interesting. And I just shrunk it somehow. So what I can do, I'm just going to slow it down, change speed. So I change speed until it goes red like this. That means it's going to go to the maximum space here. It's going to fill that space. Bam. And just to make sure, yep. So let's see how it looks. So what I want to do here is make it fade out, right? So to fade out, you're going to go up to motion right here, motion, choose fade out, and you're going to drag it onto your clip like that. And there you go. Or also you can just grab part of the corner and you can drag it as well, and that will fade it out. So this one, I'm going to trim the fade in, and I'm going to bring a fade out. Not too much, because then it will just look like a black clip. So right here seems like there's a gap. Yep, there was a gap there. I'm not sure why. I'm going to change the speed a little bit. Once again, it actually didn't fill the gap there. I don't know why, but hey, at least I noticed it. Always go over your videos, go over your edits to make sure they're good. Okay, so I want to make sure, I want to quickly go through all my clips and make sure they look proper. All right, so this video is only 1 minute and 47 seconds. I love it. I'm so happy. Actually, no, it's not. What am I talking about? It's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I was looking at the wrong time. Okay, so I'm going to find my instrumental since I have everything else set up. I'm going to go to where my beats are. And we're going to get it popping. Have your stuff organized, guys. It makes everything faster. I got my beat right here, so let's put on. I've been listening to this one a while, I think. Let's hear it. Yeah, I like it. Just like that, I like it. So you can pretty much drag it in wherever you want. Even if it's above, it doesn't matter. So from here, once again, you're going to go down to the volume because the volume is really loud and I want it to be lower than my audio. So I'm going to add it here and click on it and go to the gain, and I'm going to drop the gain to probably around 25. Pull it back. Let me hear it. Once again, this part seems like it's not. Okay, it is. It was just a fade out. Oh, okay. So look at all these files, guys. So I was right. It is 1 minute and 47 seconds, but unfortunately, I have all of these here. Wow, actually, no, that says an hour. Oh, man. Okay, let me just get rid of these. It should only be like, okay, so Anthony the Realist, iMan Motion Clips. Okay, big up, big up. Check that out after while I'm chilling out, while I'm cooling. Got a few people I'm subscribed to. I'm gonna go take in their videos. Big shout out to the Black Nomad. She made me a moderator. I appreciate that to the fullest. I love it. And I made Black Nomad a moderator for my channel as well. To all the YouTubers, whether you're a big YouTuber or a small content creator trying to get up there, oh man, I was talking to my friend today, and this is something important. You guys need to be active with each other. Don't be selfish. Don't just be like, oh yeah, I'm subscribing to you, so you subscribe to me. Be active. Go learn what the people you're subscribed to are doing. Don't just do it because you expect them to subscribe to you or to watch your videos. Go and actually watch their videos. You're gonna actually get more out of it. You're gonna learn things in your life from other people's experiences. I have a friend named Judy on here. I learned so much about the African village just from watching her way of living. I'm all the way in the West. We a lot of times we don't know what's happening in Africa or the villages or how they live. So it's very good to go check out that information and learn from other people while you're on Earth. Right? You're a content creator. Be active with people. Show love. Show love. Don't show love to because you want something back. And I'm gonna leave it with this. When I was younger, a great woman, my mother, told me one day I was holding a door. I held a door for this woman. I was young at the time. I think I was around like 11 or 12. And I held this door open for this woman, and my mom, and I said, Mom, wow, she's rude, eh? She didn't even say thank you. And my mom looked at me and said, don't do anything, especially acts of kindness, and expect something in return, or else you will be, or actually, she said, you will set yourself up for disappointment. Do things out of the goodness of your heart. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys have a great day. I just finished editing this video, so I'm gonna end the live. I appreciate everybody who's stopping by the live after it's been uploaded, and I appreciate everyone who stopped by and said good day or left a comment or interacted with the poll. You guys don't know how much it means to me. In fact, I do these videos to educate people, and I do these videos to connect with others, and it does something for me when I see people are enjoying the videos or watching the videos. So much respect, much love, and until we see each other again, keep learning and keep teaching. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show my little clip here at the end. This is how it's gonna look. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of interesting that it does that though. Oh, I get it. That was actually, wow, that's interesting. This was actually a cycles dancing, and I didn't even think it came in because it took 10 hours. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm just ranting on to myself. Peace, peace.